Hello everyone and welcome to my first ever travel vlog. I'm Trúc and I'm a sophomore from the foreign language department in Saigon University. And in this video, I'm going to show you the beauty of southwestern Viet Nam that I had the chance to visit during my first few trips. And there are 3 places that I visited. There are An Giang, Phú Quốc and Cần Thơ. The trip lasted for 4 days and 3 nights, and I would say that I can't wait to tell you about the memories and the story that I had during my first few trips. And so, let's start. The very first destination that I went to is Batu Temple, the most spiritual place in An Giang. During ancient times, it is said that 9 virgins carried her statue down to the foot of some mountain, and people have started worshipping Batu ever since. They usually pray for business, scholastic success, health, or good fortune. For me, I prayed for good health for my family, for the trip to go safe and sound, and that I could have a lot of good memories. Next, I went to Catchable Forest, a nature landscape that is 100 kilometers far from Châu Đốc City. Hello everyone, I'm here at Catchable Forest and I'm riding a boat to explore the landscape of this forest. As you can see, this weather here is pretty sunny, and I know it's hot, but I enjoy the experience I have here because I think it's a way to escape the busy life of the city, to take a moment to admire the beauty of nature. Yeah, it's pretty green and lively. It's pretty quiet. I think it's relaxing. So let's enjoy the landscape of Catchable Forest for a little more. Sitting on a boat to travel through the forest, I was impressed by the significant beauty of Western Viet Nam. I heard that if we go to Catchable Forest during floating season, the water is also the color of moss green, which makes the scene seem like the world is covered in green color. The forest is also home to water birds like stork or pigeon. After exploring the forest, I went back on land and found an adorable city of pigeons. Hello. Just like what they say, lovey-dovey. On the morning of the second day, I went to Ha Tinh Harbor to go to Phú Quốc Island. I remember sleeping for more than an hour, and when I opened my eyes, Phú Quốc, the Pearl Island, is right here. I had the chance to visit Khải Hoàng Fish Sauce Factory. Here, I was told how the fishermen collect their fish sauce ingredients and the technique of catching fish. The main ingredient is anchovy, a very small type of fish, so fishermen had to catch them by directing high-intensity light at the surface of the sea at 5-second intervals to stun the anchovies and make them blind for a moment. After catching the fish, fishermen are sold to eat and leave there for a long time, which makes the fish sauce have a reddish brown and delicious. They also sell bottles of fish sauce that are packaged in boxes, and you can taste fish sauce here for free. Fishermen store fish sauce in barrels that are 2 meters high and 2 meters in diameter. Let's take the picture and go to the next destination. Phú Quốc Grand World, the most awaited place of the trip. The first area I chose to visit were built with ancient Vietnamese architecture, and this street reminds me of Hội An ancient town with the old buildings and colorful lanterns. There are stores on 2 sides of the street displaying Vietnamese culture. There are calligraphy, drawing, and pottery sites. The drawing site displays Dong Ho art, a traditional Vietnamese style of painting. They put on not only the complete drawings, but also the making of them. Besides paper drawings, there are wood carving and clothing prints. although being known for being inspired by European architecture. I think it's great that Rain World has an area to show foreigners the culture of Viet Nam. Inside Rain World is a city that is inspired by European architecture and a river that divides the city into two parts. The scene makes me feel like I'm in Venice with colorful buildings and boats with golden statues traveling along the river. And this is the Light Bridge, the most beautiful bridge in Rain World. I spotted a fascinating performance while wandering around. I like their customs. The sunset in Rain World is spectacular. Everything seems like to slow down a little bit in the twilight, but it feels unreal to me. But that's not the end of Rain World, since it isn't called the city that never sleeps for no reasons. Nighttime in Rain World is a completely different from its daytime. A thrilling city street is on here for me to explore. Let's go! Yo. Finally, a musical fountain show to end my exciting second day. Although I didn't watch it to the end, I enjoyed the show, the music, and how the performers addressed their story through dancing. Hello guys, on my first day of the trip, I'm going to Viet Nam. Here, I learned about kinds of bird and how to distinguish a real bird from the fake one. If you rub the real birds together, there will be nacre powder falling down, while there are none if you rub the fake ones. We are moving upstairs to see the giant fossil clam shell and the souvenir shop. There are lots of jewelry made from pearl, from necklaces, earrings to even pens. Next, I visited Han Long Myrtle Garden, where produces different food and drinks made from myrtle. There are chocolate, candy, syrup, and wine. The next place is a bee farm. I had to wear a protective hat to enter the honey production place. They raise bees inside these boxes and collect honey from them. There are 3 kinds of bees: queen bee, worker bees, and drones. The third destination is Trúc Monastery on Hữu Quốc Pagoda. There I climbed up 70 stairs to enter the main hall. And alongside the stairs there are stones that are carved into dragon shapes, which is pretty impressive. On the morning of the third day, I traveled back to Lạc Đà Harbor and spent my evening enjoying the gala dinner. At dawn on the final day, I went to Cái Răng Floating Market in Cần Thơ and had a chance to observe the start of local people's daily life. They hang their goods on a tall tree called cây bẻo to show the customers the kind of goods that they sell, except for food, drinks, and clothes. I visited one of the shops, and this food that they sell reminds me of those snacks and sweets I used to eat when I was small. The next destination is Hung King's Temple, which was built recently in Cần Thơ. I was impressed by the building when I first see it, and our department uniform seems to match with the temple atmosphere pretty well. There, I visited the museum downstairs the temple, which displays the historic items like farming tools and knives back in Hung King's dynasty. And of course, the famous lonesome cattle rooms with geometric patterns, scenes of daily life, agriculture, war, animals and birds, and boats on them. The visit to Home King's temple also concludes my memorable field trip. 4 days and 3 nights is not really a long time, but it gave me the rare opportunity to explore the beauty of the Mekong Delta of Vietnam. There are a lot of things that I have learned after the trip, but the most important thing is that I had improved myself a little bit better, to be more sociable and have a lot of new friends, which rarely happened to me in the past. All good things must come to an end, but this is not the end yet, because I still have the second field trip which happening in my third year, so please look forward to my next travel blog. Bye bye and thank you for watching.